on the city's North Shore. This is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight's main event features two AFC North teams. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Boy, do we have some football weather for this one in Pittsburgh. And Monday night prime time is underway. Let's take this at the 10. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, the most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. This one's to Andrews outright. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Connecting on the slant. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Running for it. Here's Henry. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That one complete to Hopkins. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Escapes the pocket. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone, getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers.
I think it's safe to say, Kate, Aaron Rodgers may be one of the most polarizing figures in the NFL, but there is nobody that will question his ability to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game, and he often elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level.
It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. And bring the tight end left. On 2nd down, Warren. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ball game.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
It's Warren on 3rd down. And this one isn't much better, partner. 3rd down, he stopped for no gain, and already they're facing 4th down here.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, we're going to start to murmur, and we might even hear a few boo birds.
Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down, here's Lamar. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Deshaun Elliott with that tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Now we'll get a stoppage for an injured player as they're headed out to check on an injured Steeler. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Lamar now from the gun. It's Hopkins over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Some tough running from the leader of the offense right there. Didn't have a ton of room, but he made it work well enough to move those chains.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it at the 5. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point is good in this wintry weather. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They haven't been able to get that offense going just yet, Brock. The deficit at 14. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Rodgers. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers set to pass. We've got a screen to the running back. And this is a small pickup to the 39-yard line. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Rodgers going to throw here, 3rd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he locates the ball amid the flurries of snow to make the fair catch. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it, right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball, and they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now it's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
It's 2nd and inches at the 22-yard line.
Now, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun, Henry. Oh, the football's loose. And the Steelers get to it. And they're going to take possession of the football. They're going to do it deep on their own side of the field.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. They go heavy on this 1st and goal. 3 tight ends in the formation.
Hey, Alpha, Salat! Salat! Ready! Finish it up! Hey, report! Report! Salat!
Here's Lamar. And he scores. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 20-zip lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21. On all set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll start the drive with Warren. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
358.
Warren once more. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. This one goes for 3 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
They put Austin in motion left. First down, and they go right back to him. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
319.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Rodgers from the gun. Into the hands of Pat Freiermuth. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Again, Rodgers finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Finds the in route complete. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first down, Jackson escapes the pocket. And Jackson slides in safely after picking up enough for that first down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All set to go now from the 35. First down throw for Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Trying to work quickly now. Looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Dodges another stop. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Tyler Loop out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando, where it almost never snows. These two teams dealing with a light dusting, and that's expected to go on into the second half. Who handles it better? Let's go back out to the stadium and check in with our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott, and welcome back to the rest of you as the snow continuing to fall here ahead of our second half.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Out comes Pittsburgh. Its offense has it to begin the third quarter. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace. But they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. Receiver in motion, going left. Off play action, here's Rodgers. Throw left side, finds Freiermuth. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
258.
From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Rodgers going to throw on first. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. Man, the Steelers have a first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the red zone on first. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing again here. It's Rodgers. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third and long for him here. is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and a tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers get it back to a 14-point game. Now Boswell on to send this away. Rasheen Ali on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got first down here from the 36. This one's set up for Lamar. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Just a little reminder right there that he's more than a passer. He'll call his number as a runner too, especially if the defenses don't account for him.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Lamar now from the gun. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is caught inside the 15. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Zay Flowers, the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with a receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Here's Luke for the point after. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Loop to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Green 18.
Play action here with Rodgers. It's caught right side by Freiermuth. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Now Rodgers on this 3rd and short. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 17 and a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 from the 43. Throwing again, Rodgers. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Ravens 41-yard line.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. Finds him over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Brings up 3rd
Get
and
up.
4.
Looking out of the gun, here's Rodgers. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. Breaks through and breaks away. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens with possession, and a big enough lead already, they could probably coast the rest of the way. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Another run for Henry. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge, partner. He is only able to get back to the line there. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Changing it up here, Jackson. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
On 4th now, on comes Tyler Luke, gonna try this field goal for the Ravens. From the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Luke knocks it through, and the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. 1st down. Here's Rodgers. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers from the gun. Austin's there to haul it in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. Man, the Steelers have a 1st down.
For a Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blue 58.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Rodgers. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's Rodgers. And he makes the catch. Did he get both feet in? No. Oh, so close to 6. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
We need to get it. We need to get it.
Now here's Rogers. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
Oh, it's intercepted. Chidobe Owuzie. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6.
I don't think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
Here's Luke for the point after. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And the Ravens continue piling onto this lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. The Steelers' offense headed out. And their shot at the win probably already gone before that last interception. But after that pick 6, Brock, whatever will they had to keep fighting, that might be gone now too.
Yeah, maybe time to look down that bench and try to give some other guys some opportunities as well.
Here's Rogers coming back after the pick. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens have it down near the opposing 40 after the return is stopped.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
So first down from the 41.
Sit hot. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
We'll give to Henry on the inside handoff. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Alpha, sit hot. 180. Sit hot. 180. And sit hot.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. So 2nd down and a tougher 8 to go now following that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
180. Sit hot. 180. Sit hot.
They go play fake with Jackson. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Ravens started celebrating this win a while ago. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. This one left for Lamar. Lining up to take a knee on second down. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. Setting up for the kneel down on third. I'm drawn up here for Lamar. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they were playing against the elements as much as they were their opponents and overcame both of them to secure the win here in the snow. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.